Welcome back, everybody. Joe here again, coming to you on behalf of the Wicked Witch cards for another box opening. But what are we doing today? We're going to do Dungeons & Dragons Adventures of the Forgotten Realms. And again, thank you so much to Dolly's for having this on their shelf. I know this is a bit of an older set, but the witch wanted it. She wanted to have it specifically, and you know why?
I had to have it.
Why do you want this one?
I want it because there could be Tasha in there.
There could be a Tasha. There could be a Tasha the Witch Queen in here, and Tasha, our Witch Queen, our card witch, she wants all of them. She actually has a binder.
I have a binder full.
Can you reach it? A binder full of them so far. So here's a good one. If you really want to be super cool and you see this video and you have any Tasha the Witch Queens that you want to give up, comment below or send her an email or head over to her eBay store. But she's got a bunch of Tashas so far. Well, there's more than that. Oh, we don't have a Patreon yet, buddy. But hey, for the voice, I'm sure you guys haven't heard that one yet. We also have a special guest tonight. It is the Bear. Say hi, Bear.
Meow.
Meow. There we go. Bear is our son. Yes, we call him the Bear. We are.
I've been behind the scenes this whole entire time.
The whole
never
entire
noticed.
time. You've never known. Well, actually, there are some videos on this channel where you are in them.
There, yeah.
The fixing the Jeep, all of our scale trucks and stuff like that. So anybody who's been around for a long time knows who you are.
It's just been a while.
Yeah, the Bear doesn't play Magic, but the Bear does collect Pokemon. So we've got lots of that. So yes, in this house, we have the Bear, we have the Witch, and, well, I guess I would be the Wolf. The Wolf. All right, so let's get into this again. Thank you very much to Dolly's. Tempest, thanks for having this. Dolly's here down in Niagara. We went in today, and it was actually kind of difficult to pick this box because they had so many good boxes in play. But again, Tosh won out because
Tosh wins.
Because Tosh wins. There could be. There will be, if I remember correctly, 12 packs in here, unless this is a smaller box than usual.
Most likely.
Nope, there are 12 packs in here.
Nice.
So here's what we're going to do, because I know what Tosh does is she just says pick the left pile always.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with that, but we're going to shuffle up the pile here.
So how many cards are we all going to open?
Well, you can open a pack if you'd like to.
I do.
And Tosh, do you want to open a pack tonight?
No, I'm good.
No? Okay, so then you'll open a pack and I'll open a bunch of packs. But what we are going to do is let Tosh pick the first one.
The Witch Queen always gets the first pick.
The Witch Queen always gets the first pick. All roads are the Queen's roads. Okay, let's open this up. Full disclosure, I have no idea what cards could be in here. I know that there's a couple dragons that people are loving with the Tarkir stuff, but also please remember all of the cards that are in here. This is not a rip and ship. All of the cards on here will wind up on the Wicked Witch card shop.
Except for Natasha's.
Except for Natasha's.
Natasha's.
They will wind up on the Wicked Witch card store. The link will be down and below. So hopefully we find some stuff in here that you like. If there is something here that you like, hop over to her Instagram as well and message her directly and get the opportunity to buy it without having to go through eBay. So token, of course.
Elf Bay.
Treasure. All right. I don't know what order these are going to be in. That's a common. Veteran Dungeoneer. We have a common. So, okay, so common so far. I guess we start with the commons. So 3, 4. Uncommon, Power of Persuasion. Uncommon. So it looks like 4 commons so far, then 2 uncommons, and we have a Shiny Boy Land. And then we are into a rare. So Vorpal Sword. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has Death Touch, plus some other stuff here. There's a rare. This is a, let me see here. Yeah, so AFR. So Forgotten Realms. And then this is the Commander set. So we've got Commander sets. For, oh, that looks amazing.
That's neat.
Look at that. Fiend Lash. Another rare here. Hand of Vecna. This is a neat showcase. That's a neat showcase. I haven't seen that one before.
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter Dryad. A Baleful Beholder. These are commons. There's a rare. Is that a Zorn? And then a Celestial Unicorn. It's a common, but who cares? It's a unicorn. Who doesn't want a unicorn? And Zolto, the Fire Giant. For a second there, I thought that said Fire Giant Dude. But apparently it's a Duke. So there's one down. I should probably separate commons, uncommons, do land over here, rare, 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 common, common, rare, common, rare. That's not bad. This is why we like collector's packs. Not a lot of commons, but there will be some rares for sure. All right, pack number. You know what? Hold on. I'll let the bear pick a pack. Bear, you pick the pack.
To me, all things go right with the right.
With the right. Okay. Let's open this one up.
Gotta stay in the right with the right.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, zombie tokens are always a good thing. I like zombie tokens. That's a pretty cool looking one.
Yay.
And wolf on the other side. See, cards like that, I want to keep.
Is that a reference?
Okay, so Deadly Dispute, common. Evolving Wilds, because, you know, every set has a lot of Evolving Wilds. Feigned Death. Price of Loyalty. These are some cool art cards. And then Battle, look, Who Doesn't Need a Goblin? Rave and Feeblebit uncommon. Got a Shiny Land. And then, Shiny Land's over here. Into the Rares, the Wizard Spellbook. Then this is cool. Tap it, enable target instant or sorcery. Sorry, exile target instant or sorcery card from a graveyard. Roll a d20. Activate only as a sorcery. 1 to 9, skip that card, you may cast a copy. Sorry, copy that card, you may cast the copy. A 10 to 19, copy that card, you may cast the copy by paying 1 rather than paying its mana cost. Or if you roll a natural 20, copy each card exiled with Wizard Spellbook, you may cast any number of the copies without paying their mana cost. That's pretty cool.
That's very interesting to play.
I love the idea that it's adding a game of chance to the game. Indomitable Might as a rare. Werewolf Pack Leader. This might be more for me than it is for you.
Man, that's a big reference.
Colonel of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Showcase. What is this? Oh, this is like
Temple of the Dragon.
Yeah, but this is a whole different setup. This is pretty cool.
That's
It's an uncommon, but that's a really... Again, so for all of you who are watching this, you may have seen this set before. This is our first time. Oh, Tiamat.
Ooh.
What's that?
Tiamat is an absolutely amazing dragon that I was absolutely hoping that we would get out of this one. You know who's probably going to want this card?
Who?
Bree.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Look at the borderless. It's beautiful.
Yeah, for 7 mana. So 2 and then all 5 colors. It's a 7/7 flying dragon god. When Tiamat enters the battlefield, if you cast it, search your library for up to 5 dragon cards not named Tiamat.
That's a good hit.
Each have a different name. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle. Is that a foil or a non-foil?
Non-foil.
So just looking on face-to-face real quick, that's an $85 card.
Wow.
Can you put that in one of those
I'm
sleeves
gonna
for
put it
me?
in a sleeve.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot of money there.
That is a beautiful, beautiful card. That pays for almost a third of the box just for one card. Okay, common. And then another rare of Dancing Sword. That looks amazing.
That's beautiful.
I'm just going to put this right here. It's a pretty little wonder. You know what? The bear picked that one. So that is a big time.
Bear, can you pick another one?
Yeah, let's let the bear pick another one. You pick another one, buddy.
I mean, you always gotta go right with the right. The one that's hiding is always the one that has the most
There
life.
you go. Okay. Wow, Tiamat. That's amazing.
It's so coincidental because I don't like gambling. Even in games, if I have the option to gamble, I won't.
And you
Well,
have the best luck.
Let's be
Yeah.
real. This actually is a form of gambling. But again, if you guys are here to get the singles, just head over Tasha to the Wicked Card Witch. The link will be down below. Again, all of these cards, unless it's a
Wicked-
Tasha,
yeah.
will wind up on the Wicked Card.
Wicked Witch cards.
Wicked Witch cards.
Yeah.
Sorry. She is the Wicked
I
Card
am
Witch.
the witch.
And these are her cards. Ranger's Longbow, High Elf Monk, Earth Cult Elemental. Then we're into some uncommons here. Rally Maneuver, Displacer Beast. And
Shiny
then
Forest?
what do we got? We got a mythical. Minsk! Beloved Ranger. When Minsk... So I love watching anything with Matt Mercer in it when he plays Minsk. And he voices him. It's so much fun to watch. Whenever he's on Commander at Home, it's always a good episode. Beloved Ranger enters the battlefield. Create a boo! A legendary 1/1 red hamster creature token with trample and haste. And you can pay X until end of turn. Target creature you control with base power and toughness of XX, or gets base power and becomes a giant in addition to other types. So Mins can turn Boo into a beast. And that is a mythical, if I can get you to put that into a thing.
Rower.
Then we've got a rare Song of Inspiration on the borderless. We've got Loyal Warhound. Oh, that's a big dog. That's so cool.
Nice.
So another Celestial Unicorn.
Unitorn.
Another Hulking Bugbear. Uncommon.
Wait, that's another bugbear?
I thought we had one already, didn't we? No?
I don't know. but
Volo,
it's a
the Guide
bear.
of Monsters. Neverwinter Dry, we definitely got one of those. And a foil Loyal Warhound, so that's awesome. Okay,
Nice.
let's go back to the witch. I will get you to please pick one.
Left.
So you're going to... All right, let's open this one up. These packs are severely easy to open. That's a neat-ass skeleton.
Those tokens are so nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. These are the dungeon sets.
Nice.
This is cool because in a recent Commander at Home, Olivia played the whole dungeon crawler thing and confused everybody.
But also, didn't she win?
She did win.
Like I'm talking decisively. Win?
Decisively, yeah. That's because they picked Kibler out of the list real quick. Inspiring Bard, Hobgoblin Captain. That is cool. Priest of Ancient Lore and Clever Conjurer. Lore. And then we'll get into some uncommons. The Eccentric Apprentice and Hunter's Mark into a Plains. And then Oswald the Fiddlebender as a rare. We've got Midnight Pathlighter. Treasure Chest. Oh, that's another roll a dice one. Sacrifice 4 treasures. Tap 4, sacrifice a treasure chest, roll D20. On a 1, you're trapped, lose 3 life. On a 2 to 9, create 5 treasure tokens. That's cool. On a 10 to 19, you gain 3 life and draw 3 cards. And on a 20, search the library for a card. If it's an artifact card, you may put it into your battlefield. Otherwise, put that in your hand and then shuffle. That's pretty cool. Manticore. Rhyme Shield. Westgate Regent. It's a rare. Nice. Barrowin of the Clan Under. Uncommon. Oh, that's cool. Asmodeus the Archfiend.
That looks really neat. Devil God.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. If you would draw a card, exile the top card of your library, face down instead. Tap 3, which is draw 7 cards. Tap 1, return all cards exiled with Asmodeus the Archfiend to their owner's hand, and you lose that much life. That's pretty neat. Okay, you know what? Bear, do you want to jump in here and open a pack?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it, okay? I'm gonna pick, this one seems to be poking out right here. So here, I'll step out of the way, hop in there and open the pack.
It's time for some Yummers pack opening.
And you're gonna narrate it for us, right?
What?
You're gonna narrate it for us?
I have had a dabble of narrating before, so I think I'll do
dabble?
it again.
Yep, just throw the pack off to the side.
I got it. There you go. Oh, cool.
A Chahita.
No.
That's not a Chahita, I just wanted to say that. It's a cat, though.
Goonwyver.
I don't even want to
I
try
don't even
to
know
make it
what
up.
that- yeah.
Here, just hold it over the center, buddy.
Oh.
There you go.
Tokens hand to dad.
No, just set them right here.
And a dog in
That looks cool.
Nope. Okay, you can do it from that
Oh,
way.
you want to do it backwards? Yep, that's fine.
Never mind then.
Flip, flip. Flip, flip, yeah.
That's fine.
This?
Yeah.
Yep, because they start with the commons in the front and then the uncommons, and then as soon as you hit the land card, then you know things are going to get frisky after that.
Maybe frisky.
Circle of the Moondroid. Druid. Him and Elf Druid.
Yep, the commons go in this pile. And you can tell what they are because see on the bottom corner has a C there. That is
Oh
a
yeah, I
common.
remember that.
Yep.
Hired Hexblade. A foil, I
Don't
think.
touch all over,
Is
though.
that a foil?
Yeah,
It
that's
is,
a foil.
yeah. Almost everything in this box will be a foil.
Most likely.
What is that? Plundering
Plundering
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Common. It's a dwarf. You find a cursed idol. A common.
Yep.
Of a sorcery.
So now we get to an uncommon now, I believe. Yep.
Yes, a Skullport Merchant.
Yep. So just remember, buddy, hold them more flat because remember
Oh, yeah.
the camera's above.
Right, keep forgetting. There's a little cat in the background. Nothing like a black cat. A guild thief, an orc rogue. Is that a sword?
It looks like maybe they slashed with a sword. Yeah,
And that's a person, probably.
that's probably a person who's catching that sword
That's
in a way
That's
they
a
didn't
rare,
want to.
so that goes over here.
a rare?
It's an uncommon.
Was it an uncommon?
It's an
Sorry.
uncommon. It's
Let's
a
put on my
rare.
glasses, huh? Neither do you. Oh,
It's
you
a
do.
French word. It's un. A swamp. Basic land swamp.
Yeah.
Really, really neat background.
Yeah. The Book of Vile Darkness.
Oh, vile. I like
It's a
that.
mythic.
It's a mythic. At the beginning of your end step, if you lost 2 or more life this turn, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token, and you can tap it to exile the Book of the Vile Darkness and artifacts you control named Eye of Vecna, which we got in here already. Hand of Vecna.
No, we have Hand of Vecna.
Create Vecna, a legendary 8/8 black zombie god.
Yeah, Vecna's pretty hardcore.
Wow, that's super cool. Okay, put that in.
Rawr.
Give that to Mom so she can put that into a sleeve. Share of the spoils.
Not of the share the spoils.
Yep.
Let me just look at this.
Yeah.
Interesting picture.
Yeah, very cool
It's a
picture.
rare.
It is a
It's a rare one.
Oh, another wizard spellbook.
Wizard spellbook. A spellbook of wizards. Is that blood?
Probably.
Most likely. Clattering skeletons.
That's a neat picture. The showcase cards in this set are really cool.
They look like maps.
That's a common that goes in that one. Yep. Or like parchments.
Yeah.
Baron of Clan Undur.
Yep.
Oh.
Another one of those ones. That's cool. Den of the Bugbear.
R12.
Yep.
Oh, it's a bear.
Oh, it's set up like it's an old school D&D
Yeah.
Like Dungeons and Dragons guide.
An adventure for characters level 17 to 20.
Yep.
And it's a rare.
Definitely.
And there's an iron golem with a
Iron golem.
special foil.
Iron Golem. Mm-hmm.
Iron broski.
Iron Broski.
Guardian of
Okay.
the Faith. That one looks pretty
Guardian.
cool too.
Looks like a ghost.
Yeah, it does look like a ghost because it's a spirit knight. Creature spirit knight. Okay, I'll trade you spots again.
Wait a second. Okay.
Perfect. Good pack, man.
Good job, bud.
Success.
Success! I think Tiamat's going to be our big pull. I'm going to pick another pack here. I'm going to pick that one. I think Tiamat's going to be our big pull for this
And
one.
that
But
was the big zaddy for this
unless we wind up getting Fairy Dragon, which is pretty damn
one. I
cool.
like fairy dragons.
Yeah, flip it over. So Thieves' Tools, Underdark Basilisk. I don't even know for Eda's Fireball.
Read it.
I really apologize to all the D&D fans that I'm butchering all of this stuff. As a child, I never really got into D&D. Oh, that's so cool. And then what do we got here? So Bard's Class. Did I just pull that? a second ago?
Barbarian's
Oh, Barbarian's Class. This one's Bard's Class. Hellish Rebuke. Skeletal Swarming. Another unicorn. That's 3 unicorns. I like unicorns. Goblin Javelineer. Oswald Fiddlebender, which I believe we got in a non-showcase earlier. Underdark Basilisk. That's cool. And Mind Flayer. Who doesn't love that? The Mind Flayer isn't that? Oh no, it's the Beholder that's on the box. That is amazing. That's absolutely Lovecraftian, eh? Okay, let's go back to the Witch.
Mid.
Mid. I hope this isn't a mid pack, otherwise you just cursed it.
Okay.
There's one of this guy again. Spider on the back.
Spitter.
Spitter. Shocking Grasp. Dueling Rapier. You're ambushed on the road. That's kind of neat. It's such a cool D&D vibe. It's like the Dungeon Master is just like, okay, here's your card. We've got Ingenious Smith and Rust Monster. And let's go. Treasure Vault. No, we didn't have one of these already, but we had a different treasure chest. That's pretty cool. Storvald, the Frost Giant Jarl. It's a mythic.
Storvald.
Sphere of Annihilation. I just love that. Just the name of that card. And then Knoll Hunter. What is this? Brunor? Battlehammer?
Brunar, yeah.
Another one of these. I love these things. This is so cool. The Hall of Storm Giants. If you control 2 or more other lands, Hall of the Storm Giants enters the battlefield tapped. Tap it to add a blue. 2 or more. So you kind of want this one first turn. And then you can tap 5 and a blue. Until end of turn, Hall of the Storm Giant becomes a 7/7 blue giant creature with Ward 3, and it's still a land. Holy damn. Pixie Guide and True Polymorph. That is cool. Okay, Bear, you gonna pick one this time? Down to 5.
The right is always right, but this one's looking a little bit sus.
This one here?
Yeah.
This one's sus. Whoops.
Another reference.
It didn't want to be opened. There might be something nice in here because it didn't want to be opened. That's a neat Angel and Treasure. I would assume that this set probably uses a lot of treasure tokens. Ranger, Delver's Touch, Scion, and Dragonfire. That is so cool. Can you see that?
Pretty.
As a common, man, who doesn't want that hanging around? Uncommon. With Gretchen Titchwillow, Lurking Roper, and Volo Guide to Monsters, Dance Macabre, Circle of Dreams Druid, and then uncommon Cloister Gargoyle. Oh, cool. 2 of them in this one. Evolving Wilds. That's a really cool Evolving Wilds. And Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That's neat. And Meteor Swarm. That is, as a foil?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's pretty.
Okay. Tosh. Yeah, back to the left.
Back to the left.
Back to the left.
Left, right, left, right. Yeah.
Loth, the Spider Queen. That's cool. Oh, it's an emblem. Whenever an opponent is dealt combat damage by one or more creatures you control, if that player lost less than 8 life this turn, they lose equal to the difference. That's pretty neat. Find the Path, Spare Dagger, Improvise Weaponry, Clattering Skeletons. Meet You in the Tavern. Of course, they probably should look like hobbits. Rapier Talisman. I know that's a different game, but yeah, Reaper's Talisman. Land. Fighter's Class. Wild Magic Sorcerer. Another True Polymorph. Then we've got Bullet. Temple of the Dragon Queen. Damn. That looks cool. Another with Treasure Vault. That looks cool as well. That's so neat. Owlbear. It's a common. I'm going to have to give this one to Jonathan.
Yeah.
Give this to Jonathan. And a jelly. Okay, Bear. It's Bear's turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I gotta say, even though I usually always choose the right, it looks like the middle's looking pretty sus now.
Okay, let's open it up. Boo!
Oh, boo!
I feel bad for anybody who has the volume turned up and then I just start yelling out boo. All right, Grim Bounty. Celestial Unicorn. That's not a showcase. You come to a river and Eyes of the Beholder. 50-foot rope is an uncommon, and a black dragon, Flying Acid Breath. When black dragon enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Yeah.
Foil, that's pretty.
Black dragon Morning Breath. All right, Gelatinous Cube.
Oh, Gelatinous Cube.
Min, the Willy Illusionist. Book of the Exalted Deeds. That's a mythic. Legendary artifact. At the beginning of your end step, if you've gained 3 or more life this turn, create a 3/3 white angel creature token with flying. You can pay 3 white and tap it. Exile the Book of the Exalted Deeds and put an enlighten counter on a target angel. It gains you can't lose the game and your opponent can't win the game. Activate as a sorcery. That's pretty cool. Can you put that in a sleeve?
Mm-hmm.
Dire Wolf Prowler. Is this Djinni? It's
Ginny.
Jin.
It's a Jin. Yeah.
Ginny Windseer. Cave of the Frost Dragon. That looks so cool.
Looks quite yummy.
It does. Rust Monster. Oh my god. Another mythic in this pack.
Zerial.
Zerial Archduke of something. Like it's underneath the chain. That is, look at that.
What?
There's no
How do you spell that?
barriers.
Zerial?
Zerial. Z-A. So we're Canadian guys. Z-A-R-I-E-L. So that's a planeswalker. +1 loyalty. Creatures you control gain +1 and +0 and gain haste until the end of turn. Neutral is create a 1/1 red devil token creature with, when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. That's amazing. And -6 is you get an emblem at the end of the first combat phase of your turn. Untap target creature you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. I can almost not read it because of the foil.
Cool.
You can put that in there.
Yep.
And hold before you do.
Oop.
Left. Oh. This one doesn't want to be opened either.
Yeah.
It's
we
looking
go.
pretty sus.
Yeah. There's skeleton, probably, and lost mine of the.
Another dungeon?
Yeah. Okay. Unexpected windfall. Neverwinter Dryad. You hear something on watch. Spiked pit trap. Wizard class. Plate armor. Shiny boy land. And then Orb of Dragonkind. That looks really neat. Revify. Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Oh!
It's a
I got one of
a
those.
borderless or extended art. Knoll Hunter. Displacer Beast. Another Displacer Beast. 1 in foil, 1 in not. And Blackstaff of the Waterdeep. I don't think this one had a mythic. Bear, do you want to open the last pack?
I shall.
I shall. Okay, you hop in. Just a reminder, everybody, again, all these cards you can find over on Wicked Witch Cards. The link will be down below.
Wicked Witch cards is
Wicked
quite
Witch
yummers.
Cards. You can buy them through eBay if you want that structure, or contact us directly through Wicked Witch Instagram, which will also be linked down below. Sorry, and to specify, we are only shipping to Canada right now. Okay, go ahead, buddy.
A goblin.
Yep.
Rower.
And Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Paladin's Shield.
Good
Very
pod.
good.
Good pod.
Contact other plane. One airplane gets another airplane on a video call. Okay, let's go. There's a find the path. The path
remember
to victory.
Speak a little louder, buddy, because you're going to be in my microphones.
Oh yeah, sorry. There's find the path. Then there's
Ginny, Wind.
Ginny Windseer. A Jin.
Yeah, you're right.
It's also common. A green dragon. Uncommon. And a dungeon crawler from a dungeon crawler game.
That looks so cool.
And a plains. Much like a planeswalker. Maybe there will be one in this. You never know. Long
You never
rest. There's an X and a tree and a tree and a tree.
Yep.
Hopefully that means that it really likes trees.
No, no. Well, maybe.
Yeah. It's a very tree spell.
Phantom Steed.
Oh, that looks so neat.
A horse. Looks like a wisp of flames. And it's a rare. It's a rare sight. Another dancing sword. But guess it could bust some good moves. And a mimic.
Oh, the mimics are cool.
Mimics.
The
Mimic.
mimic!
Remember in Harry Potter world, there's the book that tries to bite you when you go to do it? That's a treasure chest that will eat you.
Right. Underdark Basilisk.
Basilisk.
Ah.
Good job, though. You tried.
Delana, Wild Mage.
That's a neat card.
They're wild. And more clattering skeletons. They be clattering. Flame Skull.
Wow, look at the art on that
A
card.
mythic.
Wow.
Is it a mythic?
It's
Oh,
a
it is.
mythic. No, 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 no.
So let's see. Let me see real quick. So Flame Skull, flying. Flame Skull can't block. It has Rejuvenation. When Flame Skull dies, exile it. If you do, exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play one of those cards. That's cool. Oh, yep, there you go. All right, perfect, guys. Thank you very much. Hold on, I'll switch spots. Get back over here. So unless we accidentally left a mythic in these piles, we came out with the mythics. worth noting, Flame Skull, Delana Wild Mage. Well, Tasha's Hideous Laughter isn't a mythic, but there's no way she wasn't putting that in the sleeve. Storvald, the Frost Giant Jarl. The Book of Vile Darkness. Zariel, the Archduke of...
Archduke, yeah.
Did you figure out what the rest of that was?
Arnis or Barnis?
Something like that?
Something like that.
The Book of the Exalted Deeds. Minsk. Beloved Ranger. Fighter Class, which is a rare. Sorry, that wound up in there. And Tiamat.
It's a rare, but it's actually one of the ticket... Like, it's a kind of a...
It's got a value to it?
Yeah, it's got a value.
Perfect. And then Tiamat. Like, how cool is that? Our first box of this set, and we hit a Tiamat. And the bear picked it. The bear picked that pack.
Yeah.
So
Special
how cool is that?
guest.
Special guest bear. Okay, so again, guys, this will all of these cards. It'll take me a little bit to get the uncommons and the commons up, but I will have the mythics and the rares up quite quickly. The link will be down in the comments field. Again, please, in the description. Please, guys, feel free to put comments in here. If you subscribe to the channel, you will be getting the videos as they're posted on there, so you can get a chance to review them. As we're putting the cards up, you can jump the line. You don't have to wait till they end up on eBay, and everyone gets an opportunity to get them. In the future, as we refine our setup, we will start doing these live. And then that way you will have access to it immediately, and you can message us right on the stream saying we would like that card. So guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to the Witch for having such a cool
You're very
cool
welcome.
business that we can play with. And thank you very much for the bear for being our special guest tonight.
Thank you all for
I'm
watching.
grabbing so many cards today.
Yeah, fistfuls of cardboard. All right, guys, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, all those normal algorithm things. Head over to the Wicked Witch cards, and we hope to see you there. See you guys.